Good morning, guys. So today I thought I would bring you along. I'm going to make the pizza crescent rolls today because we're doing finger food tonight. So in my bowl I have 3 cups of flour. I do have another cup over here. Same process but a little bit different for the pizza ones. Okay, so I'm going to put my paddle on here. And then I'm going to add the pepperoni. I have 1 cup of pepperoni here. So I'm going to add that into the flour. The reason for that is you got to make sure all that flour gets a little bit on that pepperoni. And we're going to put a cup of cheese. I have 2 cups here. Ugh. You can hear it, my All-Americans over here doing its thing. I have bone broth in there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix this, okay? Very gently, just to ensure everything has a little bit of flour in there. Okay, that's good. We're gonna lift this up. We're gonna add, I proofed my yeast in a measuring cup with a cup of warm water. Okay, and we're gonna dump that in. So it's a little bit backwards from the last time. I will link that video below. Holy, my canner is on fire. Be 2 seconds, guys. All right, so now I'm going to add the butter. There we go. The joys of working on a glass top stove. Alright, so now going to just mix this gently to get that butter and yeast all worked in there. And I am going to need this. Woo. And I'm going to add the 2 eggs and the rest of the flour. And if we need a little bit more flour, we will. Like I said, it has a different texture to it because you're adding the pepperoni and the cheese. So sometimes you need a little bit of liquid, right? So a tad bit more. I think I am going to need a little more flour. So I'm going to get that. Make a mess at the same time. Here we go. It'll all come together here in a second. Add my measuring cup there. Now I am going to scrape this off. But yeah, you got to cut up your pepperoni, and I don't cut up the cheese. But, I mean, if you want to do that, go right ahead. It's all good. A little too fast. Now I think it needs a little more flour. See, every day is a little bit different. I made these 2 weeks ago, and it was exactly 4 cups. Today, I'm on my 5th cup. So and I'm gonna have to knead this myself. So like I said, every day is a little bit different, right? So see how sticky it is? And I want that to be a really pretty dough. So I'm gonna get some more flour here in my measuring cup. These are so good, guys, dipped in, you know, if you got some canned sauce, then you go right ahead, use that. Tonight, it's just an easy night. I bought some ragu on sale. That's what we're dipping them in. Nothing fancy tonight. All right. Definitely needs more flour. All right. Clean up my mess here a little bit. I'm gonna have to move my mixer so you guys can see what's going on. All right. Ooh, I'm gonna back you guys up a tad. Okay. Like I said, I'm just gonna have to do this by hand, which is fine. So used to that. And I gotta watch my gauge over here. Alright. Keep my bowl to the side there because I'm gonna proof this in the bowl. Make sure you guys can see. There you are. Okay. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to do half of this now, and then I'm gonna freeze the other half, okay? Doesn't take much to bring this dough together. And we're almost there. A couple people have tried the crescent rolls and they really liked them, which is fantastic. Sorry guys, had to turn it up a little bit. Tried to organize my day today because I knew I had to do canning. Cleaning out the freezer. You can hear the tractor outside. It's a beautiful, beautiful day here today. The animals are going to get confused and think it's spring or something. It's 8 degrees outside, which is just insane. All right, so that's all worked in. It's no longer tacky. Nope, not tacky at all. Okay. What a beautiful dough. You guys see that? Look at that. You can see all the pepperoni in there. I think the next one I'm going to do is the cheese and bacon one. I think you guys will really like that one. All right. Okay. You know what? Maybe my bowl. Okay. So I'm going to take my olive oil here, and I'm going to just put some of that in there. I'm going to roll that around. Now I'm going to let this rest for an hour, and I'll bring you right back. All right, guys. So just about take this out here. Just going to flatten this out a little bit. I did have to put a little bit of flour on my counter here. I'm going to cut this in half the best I can. There we go. So I'm going to do this half with you, okay? All right, smells good. All right. Now they may not puff up as much as you you think, because there's garlic in that pepperoni. So sometimes it will affect your dough a little bit. So just kind of keep that in mind. All right. So I'm just going to roll this out. These are a true kid favorite. Look at all that pepperoni in there. You want to see that pepperoni. I'm going to kind of scooch you guys back a little bit here. Keep hitting you. All right. I was thinking even like, we don't do anything on New Year's Eve or anything, but I mean, if you have friends over or whatever, make them smaller and then, you know, have a little dipping sauce and do them like a true finger food, you know? Alright. Just gonna try to roll this out a little bit better here. That's about as round as I'm gonna get it. Oops. Keep hitting you. I only have so much room on this counter. Okay. So I have my softened butter here. So I'm just gonna lay that down here. And then I'll show you the next step. Like, there is a few more steps to these, but it's not bad. Not bad at all. Hope you guys can see. There we go. All right. Now, we're going to put the cheese on, and then we're going to cut them up. Okay? You can even, I suppose, I mean, I've never done it, but you can probably just put the cheese on top if you wanted to. And then, of course, I forgot my parsley. And then I'm just going to sprinkle some parsley over the top. The reason you don't want to put that like a tomato sauce instead of the butter is it will burn. Okay. And I gotta find my pizza cutter. There it is. So we're just going to do it the best we can here. Okay. It's a little harder with the cheese, but, you know, like I've always said, it doesn't need to be absolutely perfect. Do the best you can. That's what I do. You're not, I mean, if I have some that are a little bit bigger, I don't care. I mean, they're just excited when they get them. Okay. Here we go. So you roll them pretty like the same way. Okay. You just kind of pull. I don't know if you guys can see that. We'll get a couple done here. And that's what they look like. Oh, there you are. Okay. I just have my tray over here. Like, this one isn't perfect. I'm okay with that. I'll just start it there. You could even take this dough, put it on a cookie sheet, and just make a, this is going to be a huge one. My husband will be all over that one. I didn't cut that one. I thought I did. put this on a cookie sheet and just make a really easy pizza as well. And then you just roll them up like so. And some, like, they will pop open and whatever. It just gives them another okay. There's another one. I think they're kind of cool looking, but I did try it once with the pepperoni inside, you know, like I layered it with pepper. It did not roll. Oh, I had a heck of a time with that. I made it work, but I found it a lot easier to put the pepperoni right in the dough. Like I said, it will not, I've never had it really puff up like I would like to and rise, I guess I should say. But Cody always says, it's okay, Mom, it's just going in my belly anyways. But I try to make things look nice, make it appealing. And that is it, guys. So I have my oven preheating, like I said, at 350. Okay. And I'm not going to add the cheese in the ones I'm going to freeze. I'm just going to roll them up the way they are. And then I can always add cheese to them, I guess. Here we go. I think the coolest thing is, like, you could do this ahead of time. Even a birthday party, maybe a kid's birthday party might be kind of neat. It'd be different. There we go. Clean up my cheese here. And I'll show you my tray. They're not pretty. That's okay. And there's the tray, guys. Okay. So when my oven gets up to temp, I'm going to pop these in for 20 minutes. And I'll bring you back when they're all done. Alright, guys. Here we go. This is the end result. So, and I did forget to, I remember just before I put them in the oven, I forgot to put the butter on the top before I put them in the oven. So I did do that. Okay. But I'll make sure I put that in the description box. Everything that I did. I'm going to pick one up here for you. Check out that bottom. Okay. If you want them a little bit crispier, you go ahead. Leave them in there an extra 5 or so minutes. But that is the way I do the pizza ones. We do like a breakfasty one as well with ham and cheese. But you let me know if you guys make these and how you guys do it. I'd be interested. I'm going to open one of these up. I'd be really interested. There we go. They're so good. They're very hot. You definitely have that cheesy texture to them. Now, to keep everybody out of them for supper. Alright, guys, I hope you guys like this video. Please like, share, and subscribe. And I really appreciate all of you. I hope you guys have an amazing holiday season. And I'll see you guys soon. Bye.